ability to use his talent, but there are other ways. I mean, images are very important. And even in his last movie, where he even used a plug about Bill Cosby said, can you make things funny without using four-letter words and so forth and so on. It's as if Eddie Murphy said he understood it, but he went right back to using four-letter words throughout his entire show. So we have to clean that up.
How about any of the black men in the audience this morning? Have you ever had experiences where when you take off the coat and tie, you're treated differently?
Yes.
Carlton?
Howard?
I'm sorry, Emmett.
Definitely. I'm involved in politics, and as I'm dressed now, I'm treated a lot different than when I had my tie on.
How are you treated differently?
Well, take for instance, you're walking down the street, and I grew up in a white environment most of my life. If I'm by myself and I'm walking around white people, they're going to look at me strangely as if I've done something, whether I've done it or not. But I wanted to ask a question that I wanted the gentleman to address as far as the media and government, how they downgrade our leadership, and also our government, how they spend more money putting our brothers and sisters in jail, and as far as not taking care of the educational part. I think that's a root of our problem as far as Black America.
Education.
I'd like to reinforce that America spends $2,300 on Head Start. To reinforce your point, they spend $20,000 to $38,000 on prison. So I believe we need to raise the right questions. How long do you stay in Head Start? A year? 2 years at the most? How long do you stay in prison? The rest of your life? Question number one. Question number two, which one works? A longitudinal study documents that Head Start works. But in terms of prison, 85% of inmates to get released go right back in. So as Jesse Jackson says, we have two choices, middle-class white America. You can either send me to Penn State or the state pen.
I don't expect institutions in America to project positive black male images. Black male images are created through revolution, through fighting to change the kind of oppressive conditions that have existed here and that exist. And the positive images that we all can be very proud of are movers such as Dr. Martin Luther King, and historically Nat the Prophet Turner, Denmark Vesey.
What about the Black Panthers, Hugh?
The Black Panther Party, notwithstanding.
Wasn't that a great boost to the black men in this country?
Well, we think so. And of course, we were wiped out systematically. There were about 1 million pages of information compiled upon me alone. I don't know how many millions of illegal. I don't know how many illegal break-ins, but I know I suffered at least 20 or 30 illegal break-ins. There were F.B.I. documents that falsified bank records sent around, and the bank records were being sent around to our supporters. There were character assassinations. Everything.
You scared people, Huey. The Black Panthers scared people.
Anytime the black man attempts to change the slave image, he will scare white people. So the Black Panther Party, I thank you. When you said that we scared people, that means that we were creating a positive black image for ourselves.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench. Because we don't know who Clarence Thomas represents. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
235. We live. What they do on this Tuesday?
It's time for Hood View Politics. And boy, we got a lot of shit to talk about this evening.
Does we?
Ever.
Hey, appreciate everybody follow us on the Facebook group, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, subscribe. We appreciate that a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, dog?
Yes, we do.
So we
spread the word.
So mostly what we do here.
Tell your friends, tell your family.
If you're new here, what we do is bring that politics from a certain view.
Yeah. We bring them to you on a hood level. You feel me? We're gonna bring it to you straight from the streets. We're gonna give it to you the only way we know how to give it to you. You know, we talk more shit than the toilet, but we talk truth.
Yeah, now,
You know, and we're gonna give you the truth. We're gonna give you the show enough, and we're gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. You feel me?
man, it's one thing that was crazy on this joint was the Black Panthers. I forgot one day we got to break the Black Panthers down one day.
Yeah. We're gonna do that.
Let everybody know what that was and what that was about. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You dig?
So that's be damn sure something we got to get into for sure. The Black Panthers.
Big Black Panthers. And yeah, we gotta dissect that for real because I don't think these new age folks don't really know how deep them that Black Panther thing was.
Man, what? That Black Panther was, yeah. They literally try to form their own party. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, that was the name of the Black Panther Party.
yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get into that platform and everything. We're gonna get into them for sure. Cause that's something that right there. Like people, like you said, people like 20, 24, 23. Don't know about no Black Panthers.
Man, there's some 30-year-olds don't even know nothing about no Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? With 30-year-olds, them 90s babies.
That's true. They gotta know about Black Panthers though. God damn.
Man, you know them kids born in the 90s don't know about shit. They don't want to. That's when they start not wanting to know. You know.
Yeah,
That's when
true.
the Black Panthers, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Medgar Evers, and Jesse, and so forth, so on and so forth, and what's my girl with the big old fro, Angela Davis. They became, that's the generation. Those people, for some reason or another, became irrelevant. They start listening to them dumbasses on them records and videos, and and neglecting what they should know. But that's where I have a problem. That's why I have a problem with BET and networks like that, because at some point, you should have. That's what you should have been pumping to the youth of that age, and you know, you should have kept the knowledge of your Angela Davises and your Medgar Evers and your Malcolm X's. You should have pumped a lot of that on your network instead of that bullshit y'all was pumping that really got that. I ain't gonna say all the way got our people in the state they in today, but really helped and contributed to uh the way these young and dumbasses is acting these days and the way they think.
True. It come from people being ill-informed and misled. You know what I'm saying?
Misled, yeah.
Yeah, that brings me to something. Now I got this motherfucking list of people that I call them misleaders, right?
Uh-oh.
You know about that.
Oh yeah, misleaders.
Yeah.
Leaders.
The misleaders. Now, just to let everybody know what a misleader is. One of my misleaders is Killer Mike, right?
Uh-oh.
So that's one misleader right there.
Bring it.
So once my man here, what we're gonna do tonight though is the Bigot lovers, right?
Oh yeah.
So one night I'm gonna give y'all my motherfucking top 5. After you give your top 5 Bigot lovers, I'm gonna give you the misleaders.
Right.
The misleaders.
So y'all hear me there out there on I got my Facebook Live on right now. So all my people out there on Facebook. Hey Raymond, what's up, brother? Tell your peoples tune in. Y'all gonna get my top 5 Bigot lovers tonight.
Bigot lovers.
Lovers of bigots.
Just in case you ain't know what that is. That's every one of you fools. Each and every one of you.
Each and every one of you.
They had the audacity. to say you love Trump.
Yeah.
You forgot one thing. You forgot one thing.
You are loving a bigot.
That's the one thing you skipped.
Right. You
supporting
loving a bigot
and aiding bigotry, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. You know? So he got his lips. I ain't gonna name no names. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But you got an idea what. So we're gonna let y'all know when he get to his top 5 bigot lovers. Y'all know what
bigot lovers.
You know what I'm saying? That
lovers of bigots.
They're gonna know exactly what we're talking about then.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, because all messages ain't good messages, and we want y'all to know, man, there's some people out there that's fronting and they floating the message, of people they don't need to. We as a people and as a black people in particular don't need to hear that message, because they are being misled and they are being fed the okie doke.
Misleaders.
They trying to hit us with the okie doke. What the hell? But we here to tell y'all and let y'all know, don't fall for the okie doke.
Yeah,
don't fall for it.
Which brings us to, especially, there's a lot of okie doke going on too. The fact that nobody paying attention to the January 6th joints is crazy.
Ooh-wee.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you ain't paying attention to it, you need to pay attention to it.
Yes, you do.
You got a set of people here, man. They trying to set us.
It's breaking news.
Ow. Hey man, you got me feeling like Dan Rav up in this piece.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, breaking blues, breaking news.
Woo. FBI done ran up in somebody's crib.
Right. They done ran the F.B.I. If y'all don't know who that is, the Federal Bureau of Investigations has ran up into Trump's Mar-a-Lago complex. Looking for with search warrants and all types of stuff, looking for shit he ain't supposed to have, And Republicans are losing their damn mind over it.
Now, I don't get that part though. FBI, first of all, he called it a raid.
Right.
That's the first thing. Second of all, you stealing government documents and taking it to your house. What the fuck are you doing?
Right.
And for what?
Now, we're gonna go back and talk about my girl for a minute, because he
create a website worthy of your brand. Offer your clients
do a whole campaign. He had these people chanting, "Lock her up," put the woman in jail, do this and do that. She need to be under investigation and all of this because she had a private email server. And mind you, it's an email server. Nobody broke in. Nobody hacked. Her shit is safer than the government's shit. They didn't hack the government. They didn't hack Microsoft. They didn't hack Facebook. They didn't hack Twitter. They didn't hack all kind of corporations. But yet, they still have not hacked Hillary Clinton's email server. So they're telling me,
and including Republicans trying to get that shit,
and including
Republican hackers
and Russians,
hackers,
professional hackers. Yeah, I got that, professional hackers.
But meanwhile, go ahead.
Meanwhile, this jackass then left office and took racks of papers that he ain't supposed to have. That was for his eyes only supposed to be seen at the top levels of government. He then took these papers to his house with all kind of national security secrets and stuff in it, all kind of high level information. Now, what he gonna do with this information, one can only speculate.
Why are you taking it? What are you taking it for?
That's where speculation come in. But now you former president or not, you ain't supposed to have this stuff. This is some of the same shit they got Nixon on. Matter of fact, the law that was passed was because of Nixon. So he got all this stuff stashed away at Mar-a-Lago, and the feds went up in there to get it back, and now these people got a problem.
Ran up in this shit, boy.
Ran up in this shit.
Now, again, if you take away the bigotry, right, and the racism of this kid,
yep,
you still have stuff like this. How are you voting for somebody that the FBI ran this fucking house? How you skip over that?
Right.
How is that something you just forget about and let that go? How you let the go that he try to get his vice president killed? How you just skip over these things?
Oh, now, see, I done seen a tweet, in which this tweet is true, and I meant to retweet it, but you got Republicans and these Trump supporters, they are more upset about the FBI going up into Mar-a-Lago to get back some stuff that he ain't supposed to have in the first place. They are more upset about that than they are about a gang, a group, a couple of groups of armed militias and insurrectionists, getting tongue-tied there, insurrectionists running up into the Capitol to kill Nancy Pelosi, kill Mike Pence, and overturn a election on January 6th. You know, they ain't mad about that. But you go up in this chump house to get some stuff back. He ain't supposed to some classified shit, highly classified.
That nigga flushed some of that shit. He had a door wide open. Maize could have been all in that shit. That nigga dumb.
Right. Man.
He about the dumbest nigga I known. He dumber than Bush. How you get that dumb?
Damn, that's dumb.
My point. How you get that fucking stupid? Well, I ain't got Bush taking shit to the motherfucking his house in Texas and hiding shit in bushes.
Hey, look.
Come on, bro.
Bush might have been dumb on some of the shit he did in office. There's no doubt about that. But one thing I can truly say, people might get mad at me about, the dude meant well. You know, it wasn't no ulterior motive. It wasn't no bigotry. It was none of that. It was none of that in his actions. He was just something, the shit he did was just, policy wise was just stupid. But this dude right here, this dude's something else. Man, you got he been impeached twice.
Here we go. I mean, if you take out the bigotry, see what I'm saying? Impeached twice.
He been impeached twice.
Jeez.
Now the feds ran up in his house.
He still got cases in other states.
He still got cases.
And you talking about voting for him?
And he's still a wild, raging racist. But on top of all of this, now, I mean, I don't get it, but you only support somebody who represent your views. So
that's what I mean. It's just like if your view, if you got to be a bigot to like this dude,
right?
So that's what I mean by when you say bigot lovers, is like the other people that like a black person is just a bigot lover now. You see what I'm saying?
Because when I thought about my list, I was gonna put I was tempted to put your boy Brian Urlacher on, but it has dawned on me that a white person can't be a bigot lover, or can't be the lover of a white bigot, because you're not stepping outside the box, or you're not supporting the other side. In his case, you know, he just expressing who he really was, in my opinion. So
you don't think a white person can be a bigot lover?
I think I think I think that when you get too no, I think it's like what Trump what Trump what Trump think he thinks. You know, that's what came out. That's what came out to me. Like, you know, he wasn't just like in the case of some the people on my list.
So all right, so you saying if he a racist, he can't. You see what I'm saying?
I think he just bought out. I think he bought out. I think he his feelings, his true feelings was bought out.
But
You know what I'm saying?
he loved Trump though. Trump was bigger than a racist.
Okay, I can see where you coming
You know, you
from.
see what I'm saying?
He's still a he
He still love him.
he okay, that's
He
oh
love him
well
bigger than
I
racist.
counted as
And he
bigot
feel
on
the same way.
I counted as bigot on bigot love. That's
Still,
what it
he
is to
feel the
me.
same way too. He love that bigot
I
though.
think it's bigot. You know, I don't think I think it wasn't him being a bigot lover. I think it was bigot love. That's what I think.
You know?
That's what I'm trying to say. And that's and that's our new that's our new word of the day. We got bigot lovers and we got bigot love.
I don't know, man. Hey, Erlacher shot me. I found out this morning Mike Dicker too. Shit.
Who?
Dicker. My whole 85 squad fucking around like Trump.
Hey man, long as my man Mongo, Steve McMichael ain't mixed up in that.
Lord have mercy. There ain't
You
no
know,
telling.
damn. See, this is just whoo. You know, you got all this bigot love, you know. it's a bigot. That's what it is. It's a bigot love fest.
It's definitely one of those.
All this shit that's coming out. I mean, because just think back to the day after the election. The day after the election, white people was running around saying shit that they ain't uttered out their mouth in 30 years.
Yeah, it's real
You know,
comfortable. No.
anytime they felt comfortable as a call a black person a cotton picker, you know, shit, they had guts.
And the
I mean,
youngers in high school in Virginia was tripping too.
yeah, oh my God. It's a good thing. It was a good thing I'm in the position and at the age I am, because I back in school, I ain't gonna lie, I was a raging little racist.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when Roots came out, white people called hell.
You know?
Hey, I was in like what, about the fourth or fifth grade when Roots came out. Man, we gave them little white children hell.
I'm starting to get nervous of the motherfucker in Florida. What's this
DeSantis.
nigga name? DeSantis and shit. First of all, he already said that the Marlow siege joint was Biden using the federal government weaponized.
Oh, please.
That's why Biden had to tell him he ain't know nothing about this shit.
Right. But what he ain't saying is that the person at the Department of Justice that signed off on the raid was appointed by Trump. He was put in the office by Trump. So that argument, so the top dog, so who the person who had to sign off on the raid, and it didn't have to be signed off at a presidential level. So the official who signed off was a Trump appointee. So that argument goes right out the window.
This was his tweet. The raid of Mar-a-Lago is another escalation in the weaponization of the federal agencies against the regime political opponents. While people like Hunter Biden get treated with kid gloves, Now the regime is getting another 87K IRS agents to wield against its adversaries, Banana Republic.
Okay.
Now, bro, why they always throw Hunter Biden in this joint? I'm gonna tell you, the misleaders be saying that too, bro.
Yeah.
The misleaders don't know they be having Republican talking points. They don't be knowing it.
Right. But now, what DeSantis ain't saying, which is out there, but he ain't saying is that he knew about the raid, knew the raid was coming, but he didn't alert his boy that the raid was coming. But now you wanna go and try to trash Biden behind it.
His ass got locked up. He would say something.
True.
ASAP. And when Trump was talking about, oh, they running in safe. What do you mean they went in your safe, nigga? That was where the shit was at, nigga. What the fuck were we had shit up there?
Right.
The fuck? Yeah, they went in there, nigga.
Hey, he didn't think the warrant covered the safe.
I'm saying, like, did you have some shit in there? Yeah, they went in there, motherfucker. What the fuck wrong with you?
Hey, anybody out there that's looking and know if the police ever run up in your house on a search warrant type shit, the warrant covers everything. So
that nigga said they went in my safe.
Like your safe was off limits. They knew who the shit was at.
No bullshit.
That was the first place they was gonna look.
They left you safe. You lucky they left it there.
Right. They going in your safe. They going under the mattress. They going in every closet. If it's a hole in the wall, they gonna take a sledgehammer, break that shit out, and look inside there. Make sure you ain't put shit in there. They lifting shit up. They're going under the rug. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna look at the dog house. They're going everywhere, bruh. Search warrants covers everything. And with his sneaky ass, they put. Oh man, they don't tell him where he put shit at.
Yeah, he sound dumb. You know for a fact tomorrow or in the next 2 weeks he gonna announce running for president for sure. To get that out the way.
Yeah. But once again, he gonna use this. He gonna use this such situation right here to fire up his base. So the Trump supporters going to be out there, crying about they ran up in his house and all this shit, looking for this, that, and the third. Okay, they did the same thing with Clinton. They was running around with Clinton looking for a blue dress with some semen on it. So remember
stupid shit like that. When you look back at it, it's so stupid, bro. Right. Waste all that time for that shit, but shit like this, you don't even want to engage in that. Right. It sounds dumb. Somebody try to take over the election, you don't want to engage in that.
You don't want to do shit. But the president got some head while he was on the phone with the president of Mexico.
That was huge.
Oh my God, we had a big. I can't believe he did that.
Shit, the other shit.
This young fat girl.
Shit, the other shit. Man, these. I mean, my problem is who are the people besides those people that ran in the Capitol be voting for these people, bruh? I just don't get it,
You had a group 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't know how many groups. The two groups you know of is Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys. You know them was two of the main ones, but you don't know how many other groups and how many other militias was out there that day. You had You had gangs.
You got the Oath Keepers. You got
insurrectionists who stated and admitted and proud that they went up into the Capitol to kill and hang the vice president and the Speaker of the House.
Put a mud hole in that ass.
Look, never mind that they was after Pelosi and Pence. You also think these are the number 2 and 3 people in the line of succession. If something was to happen to Trump, say Trump had dropped dead that day, then it would have been Pence would have been the president. If they'd have hung Pence, then Pelosi would have been president. And then after that, it'd have been something like a cabinet member or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You was, man.
The defense, one of the defense.
It was already, it was already chaos. But these people went up in there to really, to one, overturn an election, to harm government officials. People died that day. You made a mockery and desecrated the Capitol. Come on, man. You peed and defecated on the speaker's desk.
Yeah, they was having fun that day.
Right. Had a ball. You had a dude in a damn Viking helmet sitting in the speaker's chair with the gavel. Come on, bro. And they don't seem to find nothing, no outrage in this.
I'm lost. It's real crazy to me, yeah.
Hey, I'm out in the twilight zone with this one because we has no outrage, and you tell us that we're wasting taxpayer money and we're wasting the people time with this. But you got a man who basically, when he left, those was not his personal papers that he took. Those was government papers. There was classified government documents.
I'm confused on why you taking that, bro.
Right, that should not have left the White House. Now, if anybody else, how many people is sitting right now, got life in prison, then got treason charges, then got all kind of charges for having government documents and trying to sell them.
Yeah, bro.
You know
how serious this is? He ran out of there with shit.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
This dude, you got people, oh man. Remember the dude, I ain't good with names, but the dude that had the classified documents, he got an asshole full of time behind that.
The Bama had the girlfriend?
Yeah.
And she, yeah. He was in the army too. They fucked him real good.
Yeah.
They got at him real nicely for that shit.
Oh, and look at the WikiLeaks dude. This mofo can't even come back in the country.
Nah, you bet not. Nah,
bet not.
Depending on who the president is, because if you let motherfucking Trump be president, he don't give a fuck. He let him come over here. You know what I'm saying? He don't be giving a fuck about this. He a dummy, yeah.
Shit, they try to put the WikiLeaks dude on death row. So
obviously, if a nigga try to take over his own country, he ain't let another nigga do it. He don't give a fuck. Why would you vote for a nigga that tried to take over the country when he wasn't president no more? He was done. Like what?
Right.
Now we should get into our top 5 Bigot lovers.
Oh, are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Top 5. Now, if everybody don't know, Tony about to drop y'all some motherfucking gems on these top 5 Bigot lovers. You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all.
Here we go. Now make sure these bigots, lovers, are well heard around the world. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. Man.
Oh shit. My bad.
Hold tight. I got to pull something up here.
Now we're gonna start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you
right?
Ready?
This number 5 now.
Number 5. Number 5 here is Kanye West.
Oh,
that's my number 5 on the top 5 Bigot lovers. That is the reason he's number 5 right there. That damn Make America Great hat he got on.
He damn sure one of the top notch ones for sure.
because he was the first one to jump out there. You know, we ran up in the White House, then came out with that stupid ass red hat on, talking about Trump this, Trump that. He faking like he gonna run for president and what Trump gonna do. And come on. And he made an ass out of himself
And
all
a
the
complete
while,
one.
a complete ass out of himself. And then to further his shame, he let Trump make an ass out of him too, because he really thought that he had that kind of stroke in the black community where he could come out and support a jackass like Trump,
A bigot.
you know, a known bigot. And in the end, Trump showed just what the fuck he thought of Kanye West, which was absolutely nothing. He gave him that little stupid ass red hat, and he wore it proudly.
That's his problem,
That's what
yeah.
cracked me up. That's what cracked me up. He wore it proudly. Then it came out there like, really, people, dude, don't nobody listen to you
At all, though, bro.
Come on. Don't nobody listen to you. You has no credibility. You thought that you could go out here and in the beginning cozy up to a bigot.
He tried to get people to vote for him too. He the worst.
Tried to get people to vote for a bigot.
You can't even get no worse than that.
Come on.
Man, people might say they might like Trump, but you're not gonna tell me not a racist, first of all.
Right.
You motherfuckers that love him know he racist, right?
Right.
So then
that's
if you
why
tell me
all that racist.
If you support him, then that alone makes you a bigot lover.
What? A BL, a bigot lover.
And
or a BLT. Now you a BLT. You a bigot loving Tom. That's what
you're a bigot lover. You aiding and abetting bigotry, nigga.
Aiding and abetting bigotry. And Kanye West, you are a bigot lover, and you need your ass whooped.
ASAP. And you're number 5 on Tony's top 5.
You number 5. Now who got it number 4? Number 4 was number 4. Uh-oh, you gonna make me have to Yeah, put up number 4.
You ain't say who he was.
And you make me have to go back and look this up again. And okay.
It might be cute.
Yeah. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. We had our first. This one is our first and only lady so far on the bigot lover list.
On the bigot lover list.
You know what? I usually, send a shout out, and I'm gonna send a shout out to all our soul sisters out there from the soul brother. But tonight we got a soulless sister. We got a soulless sister on the bigot lover list, and at number 4 is Omarosa.
Omarosa.
Yeah. Now this hussy, this heifer.
Lord have mercy.
I don't know who she thought she was. That she's an Oreo for real.
One of the worst kind.
She's an Oreo. She cozied up to this dude and really thought that he was gonna do something with her, that she was gonna really get some power, and she was gonna have some stroke in.
Yeah.
She was gonna be a big wheel. But in the end, he treated her just like he treated all black women. He treated your dumb ass like the maid. That's what he treated you was. Like you was a maid. Like
no, he used that bitch.
Right. Like you was the maid on Gone with the Wind. You used her. You gave her some little funky ass title in the White House, and she was a hostess. That's what she was. She was some kind of hostess, bitch. That's what a hostess is. A maid. You did all this shit. You kissed this bigot. You kissed this bigot ass.
Oh my God.
And he made you a maid. He made you a high class, high level White House maid. And bitch, he oh my goodness. He took her back to the plantation, then got rid of her ass.
ASAP.
Let her stay there for about 9 months to a year, and then gave that bitch the boot, and you ain't heard from her since. And was she on it? Was she on The Apprentice?
Oh, she was on all that shit. She was born in 1974 in Ohio, so she come from Ohio and shit. You know what I'm saying? Reality shows and all that. But she started early on Celebrity Big Brother too.
Right. But she was on all this shit. She was an attention seeker. So he knew. He knew how to use her.
Nah, she was there to just bring black votes. He used all those motherfuckers for that shit.
Right. But black people can't stand her. That's the whole thing. She allowed herself to be used when she already knew, right, that her community already wasn't feeling her. Black people already wasn't feeling her. Because she thinks she white. She want to be white. She wanted to integrate herself into the white society, into white establishment.
Exactly.
And then she cozied up to this bigot. And what happened? He treated her just like the maid. And then when he was through with her, he put her out like trash.
ASAP.
She got to go. And ain't nobody heard from that hoe since.
Hey, so a few days in now, how's it been so far?
And I don't mean to talk about women like that, but that hoe got it coming.
The interview with you, but it's been very, very rewarding for me because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
And as you go through
this one, she wanted to be a pastor,
and then eventually leave. Do you plan to try to stay in the spotlight to put a focus on this?
You know, I realized that on The Apprentice we reached 28 million people. If I could reach 28 million people and tell them about the sweetest thing that I know, which is the Word of God, then I would be doing the work that I'm intended to do. Certainly, I will use the platform that I have to tell folks about what is important to me, and that's my relationship with Christ. And seminary is about exploring and finding out what
you say
God has for me to do. And
what is she talking about right there, bro? And she don't talk like that now. Nah. I think she's trying to be in the church or something. She's trying to be a preacher or some shit.
Okay, yeah, because she has a theological seminary. Okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? If that's your calling, but then you go from that to cozying up and kissing the ass of a bigot.
Not a good flight to take. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one. No, she just been on everything. She is an attention seeker. She got her 15 minutes of fame, and then she trying to stretch it.
Do you understand that attacking me while you're on the block? I am one vote.
Sweetie, I'm not going to talk to you about this because I really, honestly, am so excited to be your friend after this, and none of this is worth ruining it for me. But you saying that I'm attacking you is the opposite of what just happened.
When I came in here,
and you're not going to change my mind about that situation.
James, when I came in here to encourage you,
you don't have to tell who you talking about for. I know it was said. I was here. Like who's the show for? Cameras right now?
Well,
they know it was said too.
No. I picture James. Look at the dynamic. I'm on the bottom of the women's. I'm not playing to them. The first chance they get, they're throwing me under the bus.
At the same time, no,
can I just be crystal clear?
If that were the case, Oni, you would be on the block right now because they had the chance to do that. So whatever game you're playing is working to some degree because.
What are you talking about, James? Their focus was never looking at you. Their focus was Shannon. They can all tell you that.
You came here and said that wasn't the case this morning.
Well, because it wasn't. But you don't care. So just keep playing your thing.
No. It's not that I don't care.
No,
but you just admitted. You just admitted that it wasn't, right?
You clearly don't care about what's happening, James.
I do. You just admitted that it wasn't. So what you told me is that it wasn't.
I'm going to start talking.
That's what I've been trying to say this entire time, Oni, because I don't know if you're trying to change minds.
There's nobody here. We're just talking.
There's half the house here, but anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't like having the dramatic conversations.
You don't? You just came in there and tried to blow me up.
They came in there because you're trying to say that you said something. Then
I don't remember her on this. You remember that?
I don't either.
I don't remember on that. You're right. She been on everything then.
That how she tried to get in where she got to get in where she thinks she fit in.
Everybody don't remember her ass was up in Clinton them ass. Y'all don't remember. She stopped fucking with Trump after she realized Clinton was not bringing her aboard. Her and that motherfucker Nina Turner too switched up when they wasn't coming on board when Young was running for president, bro. Then he started running. She had to pick between those two, and she picked Trump. As you can see, when she first started, she was with Clinton administration. How you go from there to fuck with Trump? You just an opportunist, bro.
She an opportunist and she anything.
You know?
That's what she is. She anything. She's an anything ass heifer. Now, what was it? She was number 4?
She was 4, yeah.
Number 3. Number three. Yo, man. Yo, boy. Ice Cube. Now, Ice Cube, I'm with you, and I'm gonna let you explain the reason why he number 3 on the top 5 Bigot lovers right now. It's because of this contract thing he out there trying to put out there. A contract with Black America. Talk to the people.
See, my problem with this fool was not only do you come out in the middle of an election, a huge election, with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, right? So far in this campaign, it was so fucking clear that somebody was a clear racist, right?
Clear, crystal clear.
So it's real hard to understand the thought process of thinking of shit like this in the middle of heated debates. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then come out and say, "Oh yeah, they ain't want to listen to me. Biden ain't want to listen to me, so I just put on there with the Republicans." What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Again, if you thought that was going to help us black people, you was a dumb motherfucker. I didn't think you was this dumb.
Wait.
A contract?
Biden don't want to listen to me, so I'll take it to the Republicans.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't want to hear you, man.
And the fact that you thought of that, and then go spew that shit out on your motherfucking Twitter account and shit, was some bullshit, bruh.
Yeah, that was some dumb shit.
And you do that like it ain't no Black Caucus you could have went and talked to. It ain't no groups in America that have been working on certain situations like police brutality.
If you wanted to do this,
like what the fuck was you doing, bro?
You could have, if you couldn't have got straight to Biden, it was ways to get around Biden. Man, you could have took it. First of all, our vice president is black. Okay,
he had no excuse for that, bro.
And as you said, we have a Black Caucus. You have Sheila Jackson Lee out there.
Oh my God.
Cory Booker out there. You have Maxine Waters out there.
Nobody.
You could even talk to Eleanor Holmes Norton if you want to. You could have talked to a Barack Obama if you want to.
Discussed it with him.
You could have You could have went to an Al Sharpton who has connections. You could have went to a Jesse Jackson who has connections. It is plenty of people out there who has connections that you could have went through to get. You don't all the time have to go straight to the president because you couldn't get to the president. You go to a motherfucker that ain't the president.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
They gonna say some shit like, I talk to both sides. Man, fuck you. No, so we ain't got time for that, nigga. See what happened to the Supreme Court? But you figuring out bullshit in the middle?
Right.
Fuck wrong with you, bro? You was like the motherfucker October surprise and shit, you dumbass nigga.
And if you wanted to, you're starting all these dumbass, you got a production company, you're starting these damn TV shows, you're starting game shows, you're putting out movies and all this stuff. Why you couldn't start you a grassroots organization from the bottom up?
Cause he full of shit.
Because you wanted to go straight to the top, like you had that kind of stroke.
He wanted to talk to Trump, bitch ass. That's what he wanted to do.
That's what you
wanted. You think he fucking slick? You think you gonna sit on the fucking toilet, write some shit on a napkin, and call it a contract for Black America. What the fuck wrong with you,
you
bro?
want to take it, and you want to take it, you want to take it to this bigot. You want to take a contract with Black America to a bigot.
Like, that's the stupidest shit.
You know what? Hey, you know what? If Biden don't want to help me, I'll take it to the bigot.
Stupid
yeah, you got two Biden bigot, Biden bigot, Biden bigot. You was a dumbass.
Some stupid shit in there. He could have went and talked to at least somebody in the Black caucus to see who got information to tell him, oh, you know what? We tried that. That's a bill that we already passed. Look at that. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like you wasting time with this dumb shit, nigga.
Right. And you had you
read your history, you bitch.
And you ask, you have a name. You have a name and you have a platform. There are people who are willing to speak to you.
That's why I'm mad at him.
I don't blame you. That's why
you could talk to anybody, man.
Hey, that's why you mad at him, and that's why he's number 3.
That your ass nigga. The worst.
Yeah, that was some wild shit. They gonna put some you gonna put some shit up in the Soul Brother fist, and you gonna take it to a bigot. You bigot lover.
And what you had him at number 3?
Number
shit.
3.
All right,
because number 2 is a raging. Now this next person on the list is a raging certified USDA choice government certified jackass. Number 2 is Herschel Walker.
Oh my God.
Need I say more?
Herschel Walker. He one of the top ones. It's crazy as fuck.
Now this fool. Oh my goodness. Now Herschel.
He running as a Republican. He running as a Trump Republican.
Now Hershey. Oh Hershey. Now Hershey, he just I don't know what the fuck he think he is. He done came out. He trying to press these bigots, talk about black men in fatherhood and black people taking care of the kids and shit. And he got mystery kids all over the streets and shit.
He just admitted when he's about to run for president and shit. Oh yeah, I do got FOMO.
I do got FOMO that I ain't taking care of. Punk ass. You know,
don't worry about
like Jimmy Johnson got rid of your ass off the break, punk.
And he one of the worst, man.
Yeah, and he one of the worst, talking all of this gun shit. Come on,
he ain't got no sense. He said
some shit a couple of weeks ago. Gang of bigots trying to get in the office.
He said something a couple of weeks ago about motherfucker the air going over to China and they breathing our good air. Dumbass. Yeah. Or they getting if we clean our air, they gonna just clean. They can breathe our good air. You dumbass nigga.
What the fuck?
Oh, China, they ain't care about the air. They gonna just breathe our good air.
This nigga's ass. Now him.
What?
Oh my
fuck
God.
Up, man.
He sit here. He is going around Georgia spouting off a bunch of bigot talking points trying to get elected.
Exactly. He been just reading these joints for the first time, it seemed like.
It's just right. He just talking bigot. He got bigot talking points all up in his head, coming all out his mouth. And he think that, he gonna get in the office and shit gonna be all right. Wrong.
That nigga losing like shit to my man.
He losing like shit.
He down about like 7. Man, he ain't about to win that race.
Nah. Georgia's turning blue.
Remember, you gotta remember the revenue ain't all that swinging to the left that far.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? So it'll be hard to get him out of there. Especially with this crazy Republican ass.
Right, because the shit he say is, look, people, if y'all out there, and I know y'all got phones and tablets and all that, Google the shit this dude is saying. This shit is.
Yeah, he's stupid.
This dude that took ignorance to a level that ain't never been seen before in life. This is an ignorant ass. He's
That's
an
why he's gonna
ignorant
lose.
dumbass.
And then he not white, so he can't be this dumb and he can't throw in the bigotry part. So he ain't not gonna win.
Right. He
He
just
could be
going
this
around.
stupid if he was bigot or racist.
Right. But some bigot and told him what to say. You want to get the bigot vote. That's what he cultivated. He trying to get the white bigot vote.
Yeah.
Dude.
Got his ass up at farms and shit, looking like a damn fool.
Right. Like he'll go black hillbilly bitch. I was
Worse.
man.
The worst.
All right, enough of Hershey. Now, this next one. This top one. Number one here. Our number one bigot lover is one Clarence Thomas. Just look at him.
Without being said for him.
And what can be said that ain't already said? This is the dude that he's going after. He's going after affirmative action. He going around claiming that affirmative action never helped him get to where he's a damn lie.
Yeah, he bullshit.
He is.
He definitely bullshitting on that one. He know it. But he in a party where they trying to get rid of him, so he can't say that's how he got there.
Right. And see, he going around now. His wife is neck deep. His wife is up to her Miss Clairol deep in this January 6th bigotry. And he, as being a member of the Supreme Court,
yes,
has put his thumb on the scale, to tip the balance.
And it makes it so bad.
Bigotry.
His wife been out there joint with bigotry on her sleeve since Obama been president.
Yes.
She's a Tea Partier.
Yes.
So how you do that? That means I doubt these people even stay in the same house together, bro. This shit is a paperwork thing.
Nah,
he controlled this joint. She called controlling this nigga.
It always, he always been like that. He another one like Omarosa. He want to be white. But dude, you're not white.
I don't think Omarosa. I think Omarosa good. She like being a black woman, but she just an opportunist where she find her spots. She want to be in the things, and she'll back a bigot like Trump with no problem. If that's gonna get her what she thinks she's gonna be and shit. You know what I'm saying? Her, all those motherfuckers, man. Like the worst. Especially motherfucking your boy that you named earlier, motherfucker. What's this nigga name? The top bigot of them all with the red hat. It's like this nigga not only supported him, he put the fool hat on. Can't nobody tell me, okay, who you are on this planet, bro. Everybody know that Trump, that's not even a debate, right? You can't even argue that point, that Trump is a motherfucking racist, right? So why would anybody black, I don't give a fuck if this nigga made a cake that disappears and then reappears or some shit. Why would you support this shit? Well, in the end, his agenda is not agenda for you. So he can give you some sprinkles of sugar crumbs over in the corner and make you think, oh yeah, he loved me like a little puppy on a dog. Meanwhile, he doing shit like loading up the Supreme Court, put the biggest in there, getting rid of Roe v. Wade, affirmative action, shit like that. While your dumb ass got the hat on. Aiding and abetting bigotry out this motherfucker. It's just ridiculous, bro. So far, I love your list. I had to fuck this clown up, my favorite rapper in the world ever. I still think he the best rapper. Now I really think Lil Wayne, I fucks with Lil Wayne. I think him and Lil Wayne got neck to neck with this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But now I take Lil Wayne first now. because he's a fucking dumbass. And matter of fact, the Wayne too. Shit, they tired. Fuck it. Damn. Got about Lil Wayne dumbass. Fuck. These niggas, man, do not represent Black America at all. Wish we had motherfuckers like Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying, dog? The niggas we had back then was the niggas. These niggas, these black people, these African Americans we have today. Bruh, if these African Americans that's running things now or whatever the fuck they doing was in the 60s, we'd still be segregated, bruh. We segregated, we was drinking our water fountains over there in the corner some fucking way. Fuck out of here. It's tripping me out, bruh. I forgot, man, Lil Wayne was part of that activity. And that was a good one. Omarosa was a good one too. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just this. Lord have mercy. Sometimes you gotta look at these motherfuckers like, bro, you cannot be fucking serious. The fact that you ain't in the same picture with a bigot and a racist and support that shit is the stupidest shit. I just don't get people, bro. And I can't say she ain't doing research because the bitch ain't dumb. She knew exactly what she was doing with this bigot dude. She knew he had an agenda that would fuck black people up, and she still went along with the train. Still went along with the shit. So she got to be the worst. Just on that alone, you know what I'm saying? Now, by Tony Khan, I'm just gonna give an honorable mention. Debate. Honorable mentions. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Disclaim. Jeez. Michael Jackson might be dancing like a soft or whatever the fuck. He wasn't gonna be motherfucking. He was a nigga. Simple as the fuck as that. He would never be supporting no fucking Trump. You know what I'm saying? Shit's stupid, bro. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, bro. You literally comes out the hood. You make money from the hood. And then you support a bigot and a racist. Like, how does that even work? The fact you can even just come out your mouth and say, if that's some shit how you feel, keep that shit to yourself. Why would you say it out your mouth publicly? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Shit's crazy, bro. That's my only problem with these niggas. Who gives a fuck if you like this nigga? What you telling everybody for? You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit to yourself. You might want to hear that dumb shit. Now, hold on. It look like Tony running into some technical difficulties here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit this number one joint real quick. Bam, who is it? Number one? Oh, yeah, right there. So yeah, my honorable mentions. It's 50 Cent. Is one of them. My honorable mentions. Then I got, you see my honorable mentions?
Oh, I see 50.
You forgot about him, huh?
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, I forgot about old 50.
He's an honorable mention, you know what I'm saying?
That's your first honorable mention?
Yeah, and this clown too.
What the hell is that?
P Love. That's P Diddy.
Oh man, that ain't enough for him. They got a rack of gay shit about him on all over the internet.
P Love.
To be named P Love.
Yeah, now.
Penis.
Top 5 bigot lovers.
Top 5 bigot lovers.
Yeah, now.
You know, if you know, if you a bigot lover, we gonna get you.
You're definitely gonna be on D list.
Gonna get got.
And I know everybody watching podcasts just looked at us like, dang, they went in on some real niggas.
Man, they even called these and called them all types of shit. Yes,
Yeah.
we will call you all types.
Maybe you didn't know some of these things.
Yeah, because if you're a bigot lover, you know you need to be exposed and you need to be called out for the
what you are.
The jackass that you are.
Yeah.
Because this is 2022. You know, all this cozying up the racist and for your own good, and come on. We done had too many people throughout our history, in the history of black people, that then put their life on the line and been killed, been hung, been lynched, and so
That's
on
my
and so
problem,
forth.
yeah.
For y'all to be these assholes to be cozying up to these people like this shit is good.
That's crazy, bro.
This shit is not good.
This guy right here.
Right.
See what I'm saying? See this was right here? This wouldn't happen with these clowns today, man. Them niggas don't even. We still be drinking out of water fountains over in the closet and shit.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to a black only bathrooms. You can't have a slice of that white only pie.
We'll definitely be in that right now. That white only. What's that pie they had that made for America? The American pie they think. Was it apple pie?
Yeah, apple pie.
Yeah, some ass niggas.
This is not a that shit is not a good look. You got a person. Come on, Clarence Thomas. He make me sick to my stomach because he didn't have to go through half the shit that the first black Supreme Court justice, Thurgood Marshall, had to go through to get get there. Come on,
man.
That's what I don't get about. I don't get about him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he the toughest one to swallow too, because he in a position of
you in a position, dude. Wow. You in a position. Hey, Thurgood went through hell his whole life.
He really wasted it already. It's nothing he can really do to reverse what he did all this time while he been sitting there, bro.
Nah, he can't. Because he was already an Oreo before he got there.
Yeah, so
everybody knew it.
Nothing you can do with
it. Everybody knew he was a Uncle Ruckus before he even got there. So, dude, to get there and have the respect of your people, it will be a wonderful thing. But it don't mean shit to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's all. None of them.
Right, because the plight of his people don't mean nothing to him, which is a damn shame. Because if you made it and you didn't shun black people the way you did, and the things you said concerning black people and the things you were trying to overturn, we as a community, and we proud when we see our people get in the positions. We all don't agree with everything that President Obama did, but he did it the right way, and he fought, and he did, and we was proud of him for being there and being the first black person to do it. Just like Kamala Harris, same difference. Just like Colin Powell, You know what? I had it. Oh man, I got another female I gotta put on my next five. On my next five bigot lovers.
Oh
yeah.
And that's every Tuesday. Y'all can catch us. You know what I'm saying? We be live here
each and every Tuesday night.
Give me the point of view from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like politics in the deep detailed dive. You know what I'm saying?
Deep detailed dive.
We look for anybody to disagree with anything we be saying. Republican, for sure.
It's off the hinges.
We want you on here anyway, just to be on the podcast. You can chime in and tell us about your feelings about each topic we go on. Just like we sitting here telling you our feelings. You know what I'm saying? We want somebody on here like that to give us their opinions on each topic. so we can get that Republican point of view, or black Republican, or a misleading black person. we need all of y'all on this one.
You know what?
The door's open.
This week I'm gonna put out a call.
The door's open.
I'm gonna put out a call on all social media to anybody who wants to hit us up. I'm even gonna set up the email. I might do that tonight. I'm gonna set up an email just specifically for this. And we're gonna get some people on here who want to agree, disagree.
Well,
maybe you just don't know, or maybe you don't know how you feel and you just want some information.
I want them disagreeables.
We really want you disagreeables.
Every Tuesday, catch your boys. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know, we're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. The hood view.